You people ask for the number one strategy I used to get promotions quickly in my previous organizations. So today, I'm dropping a massive career game changer that transformed my 16-year career journey as a data engineer. We are talking about that one strategy that helped me succeed across 7 different companies, from service giants to cutting-edge product companies. 16 years, 7 companies, one secret. Listen up, because this isn't your typical career advice. We are diving into the power of exclusive projects, the ultimate game changer for career growth. Trust me, this is not just advice. It's a proven formula that has transformed my personal career every single time. So stay tuned, because I will not only explain why exclusive projects are so powerful, but I will also share the 3 real-life examples, including the one where I missed the train. Before we dive in, let's talk about what makes a project exclusive. These are not your everyday maintenance tasks or regular feature updates. I'm talking about projects that have at least one of these red flags. Legacy system that nobody understands anymore, unrealistic deadlines that makes everyone nervous, high visibility with C-level executives watching, critical business impact with millions at stake, new unproven technologies that could make or break careers, projects that previous teams have already failed at. When you see these red flags, most people will run. But here is the secret. These are exactly the projects that can launch your career into stratosphere. Let me show you why. Example 1, the mainframe monster. It's 2012, I'm at Accenture working on this comfortable Teradata project. Life is good. Then this bomb drops. Our client, a major French telecom company, needs urgent changes to their billing system, Datamart. Sounds normal, right? Well, here's the catch. It's running on a mainframe system from the 1990s, written in with minimum documentation, and that too in French language. The requirements: update the existing data pipeline logic in 6 weeks to comply with the new guidelines. Oh, and the original developers? They either moved out of the project or even the company. Everyone's reaction was priceless. Senior software engineers, team lead, assistant managers, nobody wanted this project. But I saw something different. Yes, I had zero mainframe experience. Yes, the timelines were insane. But here is what I did. I talked to my senior manager directly and volunteered for the project. I asked him to deprioritize my existing project, so I was reporting directly to my senior manager for this particular project. And trust me, this is a damn good for your career growth. Negotiated for a senior mainframe mentor from other Teradata project, set up a daily checkpoint with the client, and I started with small reversible changes. After a few trial and error, I finally deployed the code changes successfully with 0 defects. I bet my entire career progression on a project nobody wanted. The biggest risk leads to biggest rewards. And here's what happened next. The result. We delivered it in 7 weeks, so we were 1 week late as per the initial timeline, but we saved thousands of dollars to client in billing compliance penalties. And the best part, I became the go-to person for high-stakes projects for my senior manager. Now you'll talk about promotion. Yes, I got the promotion. Rating? Yeah, obviously I got the best rating. But the real prize, I was getting direct access to my senior manager for future critical projects. And in that one project, I got 2 promotions in 2 years. Not many people can achieve it, I guess. I could have worked towards my 3rd promotion in the same project, but then I asked for a roll-off and I moved to Gurugram from Bangalore. And it was due to some personal reasons. I joined another project within Accenture. Also, I was getting a lot of hate from other senior software engineers who were like 7-8 years experience and were at the same level as mine. So I think switching the project was actually a good overall decision for me. If you want to know more about it, let me know in the comments below, and I will share the detailed story about back-to-back promotions and why it is not always good for you. Let's move to the next example. When I was working at American Express, we had this third-party tool for Teradata management. It was thousands of dollars annually, and the tool handled data compression, backup synchronization, performance monitoring, resource allocation. Basically, the stuff more important for Teradata DBAs. I was working as a Teradata performance lead, so any code that is deployed in the prod must pass performance benchmarks. I wanted access to this utility and I even got approval from my manager. But the DBAs were reluctant. Since it was a licensed product and only handful of members can use it concurrently, I was struggling to get access to it on daily basis. So I came up with a crazy proposal to my manager. I proposed him that I will build a lightweight Java Swing utility with JDBC connectivity to Teradata, and I will replicate similar functionality as compared to the paid tool. But it will be more focused on data engineers rather than the DBA needs. For this, I asked for 4 weeks of time from my manager and reprioritization of my existing project. The risks were massive. If it failed, we would lose precious development time. Reprioritization of my bandwidth and projects would be in vain, and my reputation was also online. But guess what happened? New utility was built in estimated 4 weeks of time. We saved thousands of dollars in license cost. Multiple data engineers could use it now. And my manager, he even helped me in presenting the utilities in American Express Tech Innovation Award. And guess what? I won the first prize in it. Again, this exclusive project helped me in gaining top rating, best possible hike, and promotion was on cards as well. Time for third example now, the Hadoop miss. So now let me tell you about my biggest career miss. It's 2014 and Hadoop was starting to explode. But I was in the Gurgaon office in American Express, focusing on my Teradata projects, thinking big data is just a buzzword and it will fade eventually. Meanwhile, in American Express Bangalore office, there were a team of engineers who were pioneering a Hadoop pilot project. They built the first data pipeline. They processed similar volume of data at 1/10 cost of Teradata using commodity hardware. They all got promoted in the next appraisal cycle. Moreover, I could see that many folks from Infosys were hired with the less experience than mine, but with more CTC. So you can see I've missed the train, considering that, okay, big data, Hadoop, just another buzzword. I did not volunteer for such projects and I continued working on Teradata, and then I missed the bus. And you know what? Right now in 2025, the same thing is happening, and it is happening with GenAI. Teams are being formed, projects are being launched, and careers are being made. The question is, will you be on the rocket ship or watching it take off? Here's how to spot and seize the career-making projects. Look for the impossible requirements. Watch where senior leadership is investing time. Notice which projects keep getting delayed. Pay attention to new technology initiatives. And listen for phrases like critical business impact or strategic initiative. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, find that one scary project in your organization, the one making everyone nervous, then take a deep breath, step forward, and say those magic words. I will take it. Remember, what looks like career suicide to others is often career rocket fuel for the bold. Drop a comment below with your scariest project story. Did you run or did you rise? Let's hear those war stories in the comments.